Happy Monday, everyone. How was your weekend? Like you heard earlier, the 70th Annual Golden Globe Awards happened last night. But if you missed that, don't worry, because we have the highlights and the summary for you this afternoon on the show. And don't forget, tomorrow we have our full show special on red carpet fashion. So we have panelists here, fun panelists like, Alan Del Rosario from last year, Maxi, the Filipino-American makeup artist in Hollywood. We have other panelists that will join us tomorrow to talk about red carpet fashion hits and misses from last night, and also trends for this year's 2013 award season. Hello, my name is Janelle Sawyer, Kababayan in Los Angeles, and because it's a Monday, ito naman po ang mga balita.
Pinoy na Pinoy, Weekend Balita.
Ronnie Ligo is joining us from their newsroom in Glendale to talk to us first for two segments today, because remember last week we talked about some of the new California laws. They say, ignorance of the law is not an excuse, and that's why we need to be informed about all this. And he's going to be joining us once again today to explain a little bit further on some of those laws. Hello, Ronnie. Welcome and happy Monday to you.
Good afternoon po sa inyong lahat at napakalamig na araw po ngayong Monday.
Yes, malamig daw until Thursday, Ronnie. So make sure you have your jacket, okay?
That's true.
All right. First, as we continue from last week's discussion on new California laws, let's now talk about education. Ano bang bago sa education?
Right. I will not bore you with the specifics, yung mga tinatawag nating mga SB numbers. At any rate, one of them is Academic Performance Index, kasi alam naman natin, some schools are evaluated. If you are from a high-rated school, mas madali ka makapasok sa college. At any rate, this new law de-emphasizes the tinatawag na standardized test. So they will also have to consider the graduation rates of the school and those who actually go to college.
All right, alam natin ating mga kababayan masisipag mag-aral, Ronnie. So I'm thinking that this is going to be beneficial to us, no?
Right. Another new law, evaluation of principals, because some principals, when they go to school, they're assigned there. So now they will be evaluated up to 2 years. So if they're really qualified and, if they really can handle the job.
And this is also interesting, Ronnie, in this digital age, everything is following, maski ang mga eskwelahan. Ngayon, there is a law for digital textbooks.
Yeah, SB 1052 and 1053, I remember I wrote a story when my daughter went to 6th grade. Ang bigat-bigat ng bag niya. Now, this new law will allow for digital age, sabi mo nga, digital textbooks that will now be used as long as magkakaroon ng funding dyan. So, instead ng mga libro siguro dadalhin nila, mga flashcards, mga jump drives, and of course, the library will now be online.
Oo nga, para naman hindi makuba yung ating mga estudyante,
Exactly.
Ronnie. Sabi nila, kaya daw hindi ako tumangkad dahil dyan. Alright. In transportation, red light cameras. What is the new law about red light cameras?
Yeah, kasi nga, napaka-controversial ng mga red lights. Some are really contesting that in courts. This will now give the consumers who are caught red light the ability to contest this red light traffic tickets. However, of course, this will also give the government the power to use these cameras against you. So medyo malabo pa ito, mapag-usapan talaga until these tickets or these citations are in the courts again.
And another thing, Ronnie, hands-free texting, I don't know why this is an issue again. Akala ko ba, hands-free use of phone.
Exactly, kasi yung mga smartphones ngayon, alam natin na magaganda na ngayon. So now you can actually listen to your text messages. Alam naman natin yung iba capable na ganyan. And you can also talk to your phone to send emails and send text messages as long as they are hands-free. So you have to have those devices still.
All right, motorcycle checkpoints, Ronnie. What is this about?
Yeah, apparently there are police, checkpoints that only stop mga motorcycles. Now, this will prohibit local governments in doing so. So, pag kami checkpoint, lahat, hindi lang motorcycles, even cars, of course, paggalaan, especially mga sobriety tests.
Okay, so walang exception. What about carpool lane exceptions?
Yeah, some freeways like I-10 in El Monte and I-110 papunta sa South Bay, they are being converted to tinatawag na hot lanes, yung where you will have to acquire an equipment, motor lane express, whatever that equipment is, that you will have to operate. Now, because of this conversion, some cars, especially the hybrid ones and those fuel-efficient cars, will be allowed yung mga kahit na nag-iisa ka lang. However, you will have to pay a fee. Yun namang of course, though, even if they are now hot lanes, may mga fast track, may equipment ka. As long as you have like 2 or 3 or even more vehicles, passengers in the vehicles, they will still be allowed to use those lanes for free.
Yes, but you know what, Ronnie, I wouldn't mind paying a little bit extra just so I'm not stuck in traffic, diba?
Yeah,
but this is
kasi nga,
good.
right.
That they're opening up this option to our drivers, motorists out there. Ronnie, now, in terms of consumers naman, very important to know, homeowner mortgages, may bagong law. What is it about?
Yeah, this to protect homeowners kasi apparently some homeowners who are in the foreclosure or they're trying to find ways to deal with their banks, kaso ang ginagawa ng ibang bangko, habang they're dealing with you to reduce payment or to lengthen your mortgage, but at the same time, they're doing foreclosure proceedings. So this will prevent that, this new law SB 900 and AB 278, a protection for the homeowners.
Thank you. That is also good news for some of our homeowners na nakabili ng bahay nung yung mataas pa yung mga presyo ng mga bahay. And now they are caught between a rock and hard place on what to do with those. Vehicle financing, Ronnie.
Yes, this also a protection for consumers. So tinatawag na predatory financing of vehicles. Kasi alam naman natin medyo mayroon ng financing ng ibang kotse because of, what happened to the economy. Now, this also reduced the minimum 30-day warranty or the restriction is now removed. So this will, allow for consumers to some protections as far as vehicle financing is concerned.
So many new laws, and as I said last week, I just said it earlier too, ignorance of the law is not an excuse, so you have to be informed, and Balita breaks it down for you sa kanila pong newspaper and also online, Ronnie, www.balita.com.
Of course, sa aming po mga bahayagang Weekend Balita, tsaka US Asian Post, and of course, another website of ours, usasianpost.com.
But that's not the only news that you'll get there. In fact, they also gather some of the news from the Philippines for us here on the show. And so when we return, we are going to talk about the gun ban that's taking effect in the Philippines and some other international news. Don't go away.